Hi everybody, I'm Carrie from the Frog Project, and this sequence is a series of postures that are really good for ladies going through perimenopause or menopause to help manage the symptoms and balance out the hormones. So I'll guide you through these positions. You may like to have a cushion at your disposal, or you may like to have a bolster if you have one. If you don't have a bolster, don't worry, a couple of cushions will be absolutely fine. So have access to those, and let's begin. So these are all floor-based postures and should hopefully feel pretty nice, pretty relaxing. So we'll just begin with a gentle breath here, coming into any seated posture that feels nice for you. Closing your eyes and just taking a breath. Let's take 3 big breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more just like that. When you're ready, opening your eyes, leaning into your hands, bring your legs out in front of you. The first posture we're going to do is called bull pose, and it's very, very good for the pelvis, the hips, and all of the pelvic organs. So bringing the left knee on top of the right and see how comfortable you are here. If you're not comfortable, you can bring a cushion on top of your knee to give a little bit more support. So take the version that feels best for you. Now, if this feels fine, bringing the bottom leg under also. If that doesn't feel fine, keep the bottom leg outstretched. Interlock the fingers, bring them over the knee. Soften the shoulders, the face, the jaw, and close the eyes. Focus on your breath in and out of the nose. And with each exhale, feel your body relaxing into the posture. If you'd like to practice some gentle pelvic floor exercises at this point, it's a great posture to gently squeeze and lift as you inhale and as you exhale, release. And when you're ready, releasing your hands. Let the fingertips catch you. Bring the legs back out. Give them a little bit of a shake. And then we'll do the opposite side. So right knee comes on top. Again, if you need that cushion, no problem. Or bring that bottom leg under, or and then interlocking the fingers over the knees, if that feels okay. Sitting nice and tall. Relax your shoulders, your chest, your jaw. And gently close the eyes. Back to your breath now, in and out of the nose. As you gently feel this stretch, start to work into the other side of the hip, the lower back, the glute. And all the wonderful things it's doing for the insides of the body, for the hormones, bringing balance. And if you'd like to practice a few pelvic floor exercises, then take this opportunity. As you breathe in, a lift, a squeeze of the pelvic floor. And as you exhale, a gentle release. Let go. A couple more times. And when you're ready, opening your eyes. Lean into your hands, untuck your legs and bring them out in front of you. Coming into butterfly now, Vajrasana pose. Bring the bottoms of the feet together. If you want to sit up on a cushion, go ahead. And for a more gentle version of the pose, a larger space here, big diamond shape within the legs. So wherever feels good, having the feet and interlocking the fingers. Make sure you've got some space behind you. So if you're on a mat, I'd advise coming to the front edge of your mat. You can roll the bolster back behind you. We're going to use this in a minute. If you don't have a bolster, have a couple of cushions there instead. So we'll just stay here for a breath or two. Hands interlocked around the toes. Soften the shoulders, the chest, the jaw. Close the eyes. Breathing in and out of the nose. Stay here. Well, as you inhale, lift the knees towards each other. When you get there, a gentle squeeze, a lift of the pelvic floor. And then exhaling, release the knees. So release the pelvic floor, everything back down. 2 more times. Breathing in, lift the knees. Squeeze, lift the pelvic floor. And exhale, lower down. And 1 more time. Inhale to sit tall. And as you exhale, lead with this lovely open chest. Release the arms one by one and the head and the neck begins to soften. When you're ready, coming back up with a nice big breath in, and as you exhale, let the fingertips catch you behind and gently rolling down onto your bolster, palms facing up. If you have more space in the body, you're welcome to just come straight down to the floor. But the bolster can be a nice restorative option. Stay here for as long as you like. And when you're ready, gently pushing yourself back up. Sitting nice and tall, keep the bolster where it is and bring your legs out in front of you. Take a moment here. And then leaning to the left side, bring the right leg up and beside the body. Now, if this is uncomfortable in your left side or anywhere in the body, lean a little bit to the right and you can put a cushion underneath your left hip. If it feels fine, then keep your body on the floor. Now, you can either practice one side like this and then practice lowering yourself back down to the bolster. Or if you feel like you have space, lean to the right side, bring the left foot in and do the same. If there's discomfort in the legs, you can soften the feet out a little to the side. Whatever feels good for you. Maybe separate the knees a little bit. But if they can stay together, then keep them together. So either you're doing legs one by one, and you're just resting here on your hands, head and neck heavy. If there's space, lower yourself back down to the bolster and breathe. Either taking hold of the feet or the arms just by the side. Some people like to lift their arms up overhead, maybe just holding the bolster. Or perhaps even holding opposite elbows, giving a nice stretch for the chest, the armpits too. So take whichever version your body is asking you to do. And again, if you don't need the bolster and you'd rather just be laid out on the floor, you're most welcome. If you're practicing separate legs, then make your way back up. Trade legs. And then make your way back down. Stay here for as long as is comfortable for you. And then when you're ready, leaning into one side and pressing yourself up. Relax into one side to straighten one leg and then lean to the opposite to straighten the other leg. Roll your bolster, all your pillows away, and then gently make your way down to the floor. Give those knees a squeeze. And we're going to send the feet up to the sky. A gentle inversion for the body. Now, if you have a wall, go ahead and let your legs rest against the wall for a bit more of a restorative version of this pose. If you don't have a wall, then of course legs up in the sky is fine, but it just requires a bit more energy. A bend in the knees can also feel nice. So taking a couple of big breaths here. And stay for as long as you like. Whenever you've had enough, coming into your Shavasana. and letting everything melt into the floor. And whenever you're ready, gently make your way onto your side before pushing yourself up and coming to a comfortable seated place. Hands come together in front of your heart. A big breath in and a long breath out, bowing your head to your hands. And thank you for joining today, and we'll see you soon.